Okay, welcome everybody back to another fun-filled episode of Pop Goes the Zebra. Jesse the ref, Jeremy the ref, and you, the wonderful viewers. Well, I don't know who was watching this at what point. I don't care. We're having fun. Jesse, what's up, man?
I am sitting in the middle of a parking lot as a tropical storm is hitting Alabama.
I have two ways I can go with this. Either I can do the tried and true, the rep defenses aren't out, are they? Or I could go with, well, how's your shrimping boat? Is Jenny 1 still up for shrimping?
I was really hoping you were going to get a Forrest Gump reference in there.
I've always got a Forrest Gump reference up my sleeve or top of my head or somewhere stowed away.
Somewhere.
Because Forrest Gump is an excellent movie.
Yeah. We were supposed to be having a show at an outdoor amphitheater today. And due to the threat of the incoming weather, one of the people in charge reached out to the YMCA that's in the same parking lot as the venue. Right behind me is this wonderful venue that we're waiting to open up so we can go set up the ring and do all this fun stuff. So we're still having a show today inside, but it kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to this amphitheater show. It's gonna be so look at you. Look at you dancing. Look at you dancing.
Don't feel down, I said, young man. Sorry.
Yeah, so we're gonna be at the YMCA.
I swear it's just
tonight.
root beer. I swear.
Yeah, that's what I kept claiming last night too. Just root beer.
No, I got the ring and everything here, the little break pop top. But yes, the YMCA, they are always there to save your neck in a pinch. Although strangely, I tried that one time up here with a show, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't do shows at the YMCA." I'm like, "But you have everything for young men to enjoy."
Yeah. I think it's subjective as to where the YMCA is at. There's not a whole lot that goes on in this town apparently. So they were literally the day that we decided to cancel the amphitheater, the YMCA was like, "Yeah, sure, you guys can run the show here." So we were like, "Sweet. All we have to do is change the flyer and promote that we're going to be at the YMCA. The show's still on." And yep, here I am sitting slightly moist. Like I said, it is it's actually slowed down now, but man, it was a monsoon when I left my hotel.
I don't mind driving in them, but I have clearly I'm hyperactive as hell. I have a very overactive imagination. I'll start thinking I'm in Jurassic Park or something and start getting paranoid that there's something on the side of the road because I've seen one too many scary movies. I've seen one too many Michael Crichton movies. I'm just a mess. So you give me that situation, and if I had a glass of water sitting inside my car, I'm watching that thing like a hawk.
Boom. Boom. Man.
One of the best practical effects in the history of practical effects was that water.
Man, seriously, I think we talked about this. The very first movie I ever saw in a movie theater was Jurassic Park.
Oh,
and my parents thought it was gonna. Oh, dude, I thought my parents thought it was gonna scare me. I loved it. I loved that movie. To this day, I still love Jurassic Park. It is
great. It's a great first movie.
It holds up.
It does.
It holds up. It does. It's. There's not a whole lot of movies. I take that back. There's a lot of stuff from the '90s that surprisingly hold up really well. We watched Apollo 13. It holds up.
I like Independence Day. I think that the CGI holds up too. Look, I get it. I get it. It's not. It's not a great movie, but I like it. Same with Armageddon.
The dialogue from Independence Day holds up just because between Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith,
they're chasing us. Oh, really? You think?
It's must go faster. Must go faster.
Must go faster. Must go faster. Go. Tunnel. Exit.
I know. Trust me. I love Independence Day. That's
so.
Anytime it's ever been on, I will watch it no matter where it's at because it's such a good movie.
I've discovered on headset, I'll play games sometimes. I was talking with a friend the other day, and we started just kind of talking about like what are some like impersonations that just like you don't have to be great at it in order for the effect to be there. And
you just got to get the dialogue.
Yeah, you just got to kind of have the spirit of it. And we tried to come up with a voice to convey that. And Jeff Goldblum was it.
Yeah. Well, that's one big pile of shit.
That is one big pile of shit.
that is probably my favorite line because I will literally. That's
you can walk into that is useful for almost any situation. You can just walk into work. No, that is one big pile of shit.
It just
be at the doctor's office. No, that is one big pile of shit. You could be at a baseball game. The umpire makes a bad call. No, that's one big pile of shit.
Yeah, no, I feel like Goldblum can be applied to any situation. Like any movie he's been in, there is some dialogue from that movie that will apply to any real world scenario.
That man has to be self-aware. He knows what he sounds like. He knows how he comes off to people, and he doesn't care.
He's very self-aware. He's very self-aware. He loves the fact that people call him daddy, apparently. Yeah.
This was a good episode of Pop Goes the Zebra. I'm wishing everybody back at home a good night and have a pleasant tomorrow. Good night, Jesse. I'm done. Continue.
No, he's very aware, like the internet is obsessed with him. Have you ever seen, he's done a video where he reviews tattoos of himself on other people.
For the love of God, no, but I'm going to look it up as soon as I'm done here.
And he does it. He goes, I give it 7 out of 10 Goldblums. Dude, he's so fucking aware of himself. It's incredible. I love it. He's aware he's a meme, and he's very happy about it because
he's got job security. He will never not be out of work because he's Jeff Goldblum.
He's so entertaining. Like there's a man crush on Jeff Goldblum, sir.
Fuck. Dude, and in Jurassic Park, dude, like, they bring him back to the freaking control center after the T-Rex tosses him, and he kind of just does that sit up, and he's just smoldering. I'm like, excuse me.
Oh, so we turned this into a Jeff Goldblum episode.
Apparently, we had no clue what was going to come out. We just said we're gonna hit record and see what comes out. And apparently, this is our Jeff Goldblum man crush hour. So, Jesse, when did you first discover that you were a faithful follower of Goldblumism? All hail Jeff, our Lord and Savior, Jeff Goldblum.
Honestly, like the string of movies from the '90s that I ended up seeing, like we talked about, Jurassic Park, Independence Day. I'm just like, these guys are really, as a kid, this guy's a really cool actor.
He's kind of to the point where he doesn't have to be a lead actor. He's perfect as a cameo now. Because if he, he was in Thor Ragnarok, and he was kind of like a background character, main character. He's in that. And then obviously,
so good.
they've brought back Jurassic Park, and oh God. I'm out of drink already. Hold on. I got a drink for this one. Hold on.
I was like, I haven't even seen the newer ones.
I watched the second Independence Day. Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
I haven't even seen that one.
Oof. I would caution you, if you really loved Independence Day, like really loved it, to drink ski before you watch ski.
Oh, it's that bad, huh?
Well, I don't know if it's that bad. It's not that it's that bad. It's just kind of like, I feel like it's rushed, and it hurts that Will Smith's not there.
Yeah.
And when Dr. Oaken is like a huge character in it, and he's great. I love that guy. But like he was a bit character in a movie, and he just kind of over 20 years blew up in the pantheon of that movie. So like you've got Dr. Oaken just running around with no pants on, and he's just talking about all the experiments he's done that have gone horribly wrong. And like It's a fine movie. It just doesn't have the feel of the first one. Like a lot of your remakes nowadays, they're kind of too self-aware for their own good. Like they know.
Yeah.
And they're it's like they're actively not trying and kind of flipping you the bird while they do it.
Yeah, and that's kind of.
Now I will give
like some movies. I'll just never give. I don't think I'll give it a chance. I don't even think I'll give it the Mystery Science Theater.
I would recommend giving it a watch. Like it's not terrible. It's not episode 8 terrible. It's not that
so
bad.
I've seen episode 8.
It's not that bad. It's not Jurassic Park 3 bad. It's not Jurassic Park 3 bad.
Okay, so I didn't mind Jurassic Park 3.
All right, I will punch you right through this computer screen right now if you don't stop making excuses for 3. I will kick you in the balls.
I didn't mind it to a point, but then it got to be, really? Like, I don't know. There were definitely a couple redeeming scenes in the movie.
Okay, it's not keeping up with the Kardashians bad.
No, this is true. But then, like the finish to it, I was like,
Alan,
call the Marines, call the Navy, call the Coast Guard. Well, don't call the Coast Guard.
Call the Coast Guard.
Don't call the Coast Guard.
Coast Guard. What?
No, yeah.
But no, I would say just for shits and giggles, give it a watch. But as a favorite sketch show of mine once said, lowered expectations.
Yes. Oh man. Okay, so I definitely will lower my expectations.
Don't expect what the first one was. They some of the actors try, some of them you clearly know, like, all right, Victory tried, but
yeah. No, I just and for my money, Bill Pullman's speech, the Independence Day speech, is still holds up for being awesome.
He has a speech in the second movie, and it's not to that level, but it's still kind of like, because I watched it this morning, and like it wasn't as good as the first speech, but it was in the same vein. It was good. There's some good stuff in the movie, but like overall, I think it's too modern for its own good.
Okay. I can see that being a problem with trying to remake some blockbuster movies from the 90s.
Well, it's not that they're trying to remake, they're trying to continue, and they jumped the shark on a lot of stuff in that movie, but some of it was funny.
Well, it's just like we'll never get an Armageddon 2.
I mean, how many giant rogue asteroids are going to break off from the asteroid belt and come hurtling towards Earth?
I don't know. We got two movies in the same year. We had Armageddon,
I know, but we only
Impact.
Talk about one anymore though. So like let's be real. We know who won that little war, that month and a half difference. There are those that are gonna like Deep Impact, but let's be real here. Ain't nobody remembered that movie exists but like 5 people. Yeah.
I liked it.
Of the two, which one is more popular, more famous, more talked about. Armageddon blows it away. Whether it's better or not is another conversation.
I'll tell you why it's probably better is because the soundtrack.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
Deep Impact did not have an anthem.
I was gonna say that's the other thing. Outside of the asteroids, how many more #1 hits does Aerosmith have left? And I like Aerosmith, and I'm just like, they're running out of tricks. Are you about to bitch out Steven Tyler? I'm actually happy your computer is. I'm actually happy that we're losing connection right now, because I feel like the answer was yes, and that you were about to besmirch Steven Tyler, and I'm not going to allow that on this screen. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the delay here. Jesse's gone. I'm going to pause until we get him back though.
That works.
All right, now that we've gotten our technical issues taken care of, I see that we've got Jesse back, and he's in what I can only imagine is the YMCA. So what's going on here, Jesse?
We just got into the building, so we're in the process of loading all of the stuff for our show in.
And you found a way to get out of ring setup because you've got a show to do. You slide devil, you.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're currently just waiting to. There's a door we're waiting to get open so we can start loading the ring in.
Gotcha.
Mr. Cabana Man Dan back there.
Yes, sir. Oh, he can't hear. Are we gonna have Cabana Man Dan on the episode?
Cameo.
We're gonna get a Cabana Man Dan. It is Cabana Man Dan on Pop Goes the Zebra, baby.
It's my wrestling referee podcast. Pop Goes the Zebra. He can't. I've got earbuds in, so he can't fully hear. He can't hear.
He'll wave. Hey, you know what? You never know what you're gonna see when you roll into Pop Goes the Zebra. So, what's the itinerary like for you today, there, Jesse? What's the up on the what?
So the current plan is we're gonna get everything set up. We're doing a seminar and tryout for hopefuls that want to come work for New South and things like that nature. So we're doing. That's the plan. So. I'm down here a little.
I don't know where you're going, but go back the other way because we're losing you. There we go. I don't know where you're walking to, but find a place and park it, Chief, because we keep losing you.
Oh no, I had to go down and check the lock. So we have to come down a couple flights of stairs to get to the locker room. We're setting the entranceway in Gorilla right up here by the door. But I was going down here to check the locker room to see who all was down here because it's Meredith Vieira.
I did not ask to phone a friend. Well, you had a cameo. I needed a cameo, and that's the best I could come up with.
Yeah, there's nothing better than getting a Cabana Man Dan cameo. God bless it. It is. So there's no AC in here.
I
am dying. So I'm getting ready to go back. I'm getting ready to go back where it's cooler, where the signal's a lot better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, so you're down there doing a seminar and tryout. Any an actual show, I'm assuming?
Yes, we will be doing a show.
All right.
Like I said, they just got to get everything set up. I'm trying to stay out of the way doing this real quick. I'm trying to get quick little cameos of our New South crew.
Okay.
Show. There's some of the trainees filing.
Hello, trainees. Good luck.
Yeah. So like we have a full academy, which is really, really nice. I mean, we got bodies for the show. So like when we're shorthanded, we got plenty of people, and I said it's great. Let's see.
Yeah.
There's our fearless leader, Dump. It's my buddy's podcast. There's Brandon. Putting over more than New South crew. So
there you go.
I was gonna get Shiny Shoes to pop up, but I don't know where he's at.
All hail Shiny Shoes.
Yep.
You got that going on. I've got I gotta shave this bullshit off my chin. I've got to book it up to the north side of Chicago here in a few hours. I've got the glorious return of freelance wrestling, which freelance wrestling is one of my favorite places in the world to go because it's freelance underground. It's not exactly the same. It's a lot of the same, but not exactly the same. This is not the one that runs out of Logan Square Auditorium. This is one that runs out of a beer brewery, and we love that place. We run out of Church Street Brewery in Itasca, Illinois, and it is freaking awesome. I love it.
I'm trying to remember. Did I cover freelance in Tampa?
No.
Oh, okay. So
no, not this freelance.
Okay.
If you did, it wasn't this one. But anyway, this will be fun. A lot of good brothers and sisters up there. There's just some places like that try to be as close to like that WWE or AEW TV formula as possible, and like they try to get all the bells, they try to get all the whistles, they try to get all the lights, they try to get all, and it just, sometimes it just kind of, you're trying too hard. This one, it's a curtain and wrestling. It's a curtain and wrestling ring, and we go for it. And I love the basicness of it.
Sometimes that's the best formula.
Yeah, like not everything has to be a big MLW, WWE, AEW, etc. promotion in order for it to be quality. If the paying customer walks out feeling like they underpaid for the show, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. And this is one of those places I love working here. It's one of the first places I started working once I started branching out in other states, and I've been there ever since. And I can't wait to do it. So like, I'm excited. I'm gonna probably leave here about 3 or 4 o'clock and start heading up there. And yeah.
Oh yeah, no, like that's kind of the same way that I feel when I come working here, is that we've got such a good formula with our crew, the backstage crew, the in-ring crew, our setup. It's a little, I mean, we've got a little bit of bells and whistles with what we've got. It's a traveling setup, but the people really enjoy it because we're giving them most certainly more bang for their buck at times. And I hate that because of everything that was going on this weekend, we had to cancel a carload coming down from the Northeast. Yeah, a bunch of great wrestlers. We're getting them back for a few future dates. But we were supposed to have another outdoor show tomorrow in Huntsville, but because of this weather, we had to cancel and reschedule for next week. So, that's the issues with doing outdoor shows in the summertime, is that you can't really predict the weather. And we're only going to do a handful of outdoor shows. Then we're going to be concentrating more on places like this, interior shows. And like I said, we've got so many great things coming up. I think next Saturday is another one of our big shows, Americana. We're in Hartselle for that one. And then we're going to make up Sunday in Huntsville, which was supposed to be this Sunday, but we're doing it next Sunday. And it's going to be great. Like, I love when we do our top shelf show because it's such an interesting venue. There's train tracks that run right beside where we're at. So sometimes if we don't time it right, a freight train will come right through in the middle of a match. And like the match just kind of is like,
okay, so I see your freight train, and I forgot to mention at the last Warrior show, we're doing the show, and apparently there was like a mariachi band or some sort of a party going on across town, and you could hear them. It was like the old SmackDown games or whatever with like the background music, and I'm just like, what? So like, I know where you're at with that. Like, what the hell? We didn't pay for that. Who's playing that?
Well, it's funny because like sometimes we'll get lucky and it'll happen in between matches, so we'll take a few minutes because we're 9 times out of 10 we're recording, so the train's going to end up on recording. Hey, look. There's a shiny shoes.
Oh, it's shiny shoes.
But yeah, we've literally started a match, and then you'll hear the horn for the train, and the match just immediately we'll stop and just let the train go. At least the engines go by. And we had Freight Train from $5 Wrestling a couple weeks ago. The train did not show up during his match.
That would have cost $6. It would have cost $6.
It would have cost $6.
Yeah.
It would have been $6 wrestling at that point.
Yeah, we can't be changing brands out here. But all right, man. So yeah, it looks like we both got some full dance cards tonight. I wish you the best at your shows. Good luck with the training seminar and all that. Have fun. Before we get out of here, do you think you're going to impart your words of wisdom on them, or are we just going to do it here?
Well, I think I should go ahead and give the words of wisdom. Yeah. Just because Shiny Shoes will definitely appreciate the
yes.
Do not add to the population, do not subtract from the population, and please do not be the reason why we have a safety briefing on Monday.
Absolutely.
Would you like to piggyback off what the commander said?
Don't piggyback off of what the commander said.
I'll enjoy your limo.
Enjoy the limo.
sitting back here at 0500 Monday morning.
No, we're not. No, shiny shoes. I'm about to. You're about to be scuffed up shoes here in a second. You keep piggybacking off that damn commander. You got me out here stuttering. I'm so pissed off. But with that being said,
he's a Marine. Forgive him.
For 30 more days.
Yeah, for 30 more days.
Lord help us.
Hey, only for 30 more days. He's getting his DD 214 soon.
Oh, attaboy. There you go. Well earned.
Yep.
So, with that being said, this is the crew of Pop Goes the Zebra wishing everybody on Earth a good night and have a pleasant tomorrow. Jesse, take care.